Shalom, Brandy. All right, we're just going to give it a few minutes to allow more people to come in. I know I didn't give very much time on this live stream, so we'll give people some time to make their way in. All right. Okay, let's see here. Yeah. All right, y'all. Yeah, I know it wasn't much notice for this one, but we're going to do this. You know, I don't care how many people are or not here. So shalom to you, Willie Rivers. You just came in. All right, everybody. Let me go ahead and share my screen. We're going to go over a recent interview that Jason Johnson and Michael Cohen did with MSNBC. And, you know, it's really interesting because if nothing else, Michael Cohen knows Trump better than anyone. And he's probably the one few people on this planet that actually saw Trump's tax returns and knows what exactly is on there. How you doing, Loveline Turner? And Joseph Washington, who just came in. All right, y'all. Let me share my screen. All right. Please give me a 1 if you can see my screen. Please give me a 1 if you can see my screen. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. All right. Let's see if I can get this up here. All right. I can see you when this thing is playing. All right. Here we go.
Donald Trump today is still sending out many emails and texts to supporters. As we've been discussing, they're requesting money that they say are for lawsuits, but the money isn't going there. You need to know this. The fine print reveals 60% of these newly requested donations are for Save America, which is the new PAC that will fund under the law. These things are regulated. The ex-presidency activities, the other 40% goes right to the RNC after a donor gives over $5,000. Only then does any of the money go to what is called the recount account. In other words, Jason Trump,
Ari, the reason.
Go ahead.
Ari, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but the reason he's doing it, I'm sorry, Jay. The reason he's doing it is because he has no income. And you would see that if he would turn over his tax returns. There's no income there, right? So he doesn't have the apprentice making $65 million a year. Most of his assets are underperforming. They're non-performing assets. The few that he has doesn't cover the big cost. So he's going to use this like he used the Trump Foundation as a slush fund. Sorry to interrupt.
No, I think that was a very factual interruption. I'll let Jason build on the same point, which is we've never been a show that's overreacted to just Trump tweets or anything else. We will continue to keep our eye on the news and events as they occur. As I've emphasized, he is still the sitting president. If he is misleading or lying about the nature of this appeals process, we need to put that out so people understand, including his own supporters, Jason, who, if they watch the beat tonight, will say, oh, wow, so wait, the email subject line said we're out to fight these cases, but the money doesn't even go to that.
Right. And we've seen this with Trump world in general, Ari. We saw it with the wall. People thought they were giving to a wall. They were giving to slush funds. And here's the thing. Not just that Trump has no income, but he is also potentially facing dozens of lawsuits once he is no longer president of the United States. So to continue, mentioned yesterday, continue with that De Niro theme from Heat. Like when the heat is coming, can't have anything in your life, you can't leave in 30 seconds. Trump can't leave politics because at this point, it's his only way of making money. He will perpetually claim that he is running for president. He will open up super PACs. He will do rallies because that's the only way for him to make cash. He will be defending himself legally the moment he gets out of office. And this is what I think, quite frankly, the president should probably want to avoid from a branding perspective. Look, I don't necessarily think he's going to end up in jail. But if he continues to play this game, and eventually, the press is not going to care. The public's not going to care. Republicans are going to start moving along with what they need to do. What he doesn't want is an embarrassing situation of him or someone linked to him having to be removed. He doesn't want the image of somebody coming up to the White House and their key doesn't work. And that's what he's facing if he continues in this mode.
I got to get this in. We went from Cohen to De Niro to Pacino to Johnson. It wouldn't be complete without Rosie, who's also clashed with the president long before he was president. But I did catch up with her today. This was just on Instagram Live spontaneously. Rosie O'Donnell, and he's badmouthed her in some of the most sexist ways, likening him now in this moment to a caged animal. Take a look.
I think he's in shock and he doesn't quite know what to do. And he sees no way out. And now he's panicking like a caged animal and trying to, fabricate causes for his trumped up charges against this election and fraud. He's a desperate man and he's in a desperate situation, and it brings joy to millions of us.
Michael, your view of her assessment of him is that desperate?
So first of all, I've grown now to become friends with Rosie. She came to visit me while I was in Otisville. And we speak on a regular basis, and I apologized to her each and every day. She told me I have to stop because I was part of that attack on her, which was really obscene and it was gross.
I'm going to now interrupt you.
I don't know, but
Michael, I'm going to interrupt you. So it goes back and forth. That's the thing with lawyers on TV together. But this is interesting. I mean, you're saying that when you were behind the walls there in prison, dealing with much of what you had to deal with because of your work for Donald Trump, that Rosie O'Donnell came and visited you and you guys bonded over all this?
She did. She spent over 6 hours with me one day. She was a hit in the rec room. Don't forget, I was in a satellite camp. Everybody loves Rosie and everybody came over. And she was just as gracious can be.
Hey, I'm Ari Melber from MSNBC. You can see more of our videos right here.
Okay. So Michael Cohen is pretty much saying he thinks Trump is going to go. He says every Christmas he goes down to his resort in Florida, and he seems to feel that he's going to go down there for Christmas and never go back to the White House. And he said, just like we've heard before, that Trump don't take losing very well. He said it's not in him to concede to Joe Biden and do everything, the way it should be done when you're changing presidents. He won't do it. He's not going to cooperate. And if anything, this is just showing you who and what Trump really is. Yeah, Armia, I saw that. They're trying to blame Black. It's not Black people's fault. If anything, he lost some of his base. And that's what happened to Trump. The base that he had in 2016, he did not have that same base this time around. A lot of people left his base and they chose Joe Biden. So no, that was not Black people. That was his own people that cost him the election. So, but we're always the whipping post. If all else fail, blame Black people. We know how they get down. But no, and remember, we're so-called 13% of the population. Technically, being at 13% of the population, we couldn't impact any election. According to what they're saying, we can't. Yeah. Look, when Trump or he feel like he can't handle something, he just don't deal with it. He never dealt with COVID. He didn't know what to do, so he didn't deal with it. So he would just say, I even heard the week before the election, he was still on that, COVID is just going to go away. It's just going to go away. And it's like, okay, Donald Trump, it's been here since March. We're going on 10 months and you're still sitting there talking about it's going to just go away. All right. There's nothing you can do about that. Look, it's not like he did work anyway. When Donald Trump went into office for the first time, I found an article that said he did work 3 hours a day for America as president. I was like, 3 hours a day? Who the hell can work 3 hours a day and run a country? But this is what it said. And, I believe it. Now, I think he's just in the background trying to push all of these election challenges. And it was another article that came out today that said he's losing on all of these challenges for elections. And I got another article. I think this is going to make you laugh. I thought about doing this one, but hold on. Let me see if I can pull this one up so y'all can see it. You'll get a kick out of this. That came out on Raw Story. Let's see here. I'll share my screen again. Check this out, y'all. This is Raw Story, November 13th, 2020. Donald Trump's delusions have grown. He now demands to be the winner of states he lost. So as you can clearly see, he ain't backing down one bit, and he's not going to. He's going to carry on like this until he just don't have a choice but to get out. But Michael Cohen, it was interesting what he said. He said, he's going to go on vacation for the Christmas holidays and never return back to the White House. This is, the feedback that he's giving. Is, what, Richard Copeland, this is beyond a sore loser. This is like taking shit to a whole different level. I never even seen this when I was in grade school. We would play all kinds of little sports and activities in gym, and I never even seen the losing team. We were all kids at the time act like this. Wow. This is just pathetic. So you're going to demand that states declare you the winner where you were not even the winner? But yeah, this stuff is just getting crazier by the day. And his supporters, they sound just as crazy as he does now. See, they're cheating. See, they're cheating. No, I don't see any more cheating in this election than I did in any prior election. No, I don't see. But this is what they keep coming, and even coming to my channel writing that stuff. Oh, they stole the election. Then every single election in this country has been stolen, because this one really don't look any different from any other election that has happened in America. Am I right? Or am I delusional because they all look the same to me? But I just find it hilarious when I saw that story this morning. I saw that one this morning, actually. All right, y'all. Some of you that came in late, just go back and watch the video of Michael Cohen talking about Donald Trump and what he believes Trump is going to do, if you missed it. And those of you that saw the whole thing, just let me know what you think in the chat. Tell me what you think. So I'm going to go ahead and conclude this live stream. Thank you all for showing up. Thank you. I know it took a while because, as usual, notification don't go out. And if you aren't online paying attention, then you're going to miss the whole thing. That's how it is. This is YouTube we're talking about. All right, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day. Shalom, family.